Okay, now how am I going to do this? Because I have nobody helping me, and I got to get the camera on the right tripod. Okay. Yeah, that's a little better. The fog and everything off of that lens. All right, well, so I'm Brian Young, and we're going to build a rocket, model rocket. And I got everything right here. We're going to do Big Bertha. Bertha baby. All right. Actually, no, that's the space shuttle. This is the one I've already done. I just have to paint this one. We're going to launch this one tomorrow because it's already finished. It's just primed. And then we've got this one right here, which has already been primed. Okay, this one's all ready to go. We're going to launch this one. So I'm Brian, I'm ProTinkerToys.com, and I'm going to do a video today on model rocketry. Now, and I like to preface this with everything that I do. I am not, and I'm going to say this for one, watch this video as many times as you want. I'm going to leave my hat off right now. I am not an expert on anything. Now, what do you mean by expert? Well, I'm not going to go into details on how to make this absolutely perfect. I'm a novice of everything because a novice are what keeps this business going. And if you don't experiment on having fun with model rockets, you're not going to have fun at all. All right. Now, then we have this. I built this one about 6 years ago. This is one of my favorites. I detailed it a lot, but I lost the nose cone, so I got to paint it again. We're going to launch this one tomorrow. This one's a sweet one. This goes up. All right. So this is Bertha here. I was getting the fins already on Bertha, but trying to finish. Oh, this is Bertha right here. The cone on Bertha. So I got to find out a place where I can put the camera so you can see this whole table. So let me get that done first, because I'm not going to be able to read any of the comments. All right, I'm not going to read. I won't be able to read anything. I'll be watching the video, or I'll be doing all this. How's that? That looks good. That look good there? See, I can't get I want to do detailed shots right there so you know what I'm doing. So how do I do that? Maybe I can put it up here. Now tomorrow we're going to be launching rockets. So we're going to be doing slow-mo, slow res. I think that's about as good as I can get it. You're not going to see my face though. Man, most people don't like my face anyway. So, all right. So, this is the Patriot right here. This is the Patriot right here. All right. That's the Patriot. And this is the Shuttle Express. That's what we're going to launch tomorrow. And then these are all the components for the space shuttle. We got Baby Bertha. I need to finish Baby Bertha. That's what I'm going to finish with Baby Bertha. Now I need my cutting pad first. There's one thing you want to get for gluing on this, on all this styrofoam, and that is rapid fuse. This stuff is great, rapid fuse. Okay, that's what you want to get, a jar of rapid fuse. Now you can use the glue, which is over here. Let me get all the trays. I got this all organized around here, so I have all my trays. This is my X-Acto blade tray. We got Big Bertha here, so we got to. What we're going to do is attach the parachute and the parachute pull string thing. And I'll show you that in a minute. Let me get this all here laid out here. This is your rocket tube that that is not for this. That is for this. Oh, here, I already did it. See, I already got this. This is the pull cord for the parachute. And you have to cut. I'll show you here in a second. Alright, so the Starliner, I bought the Starliner. The Starliner is this one right here. This is the Starliner right here. And I already got the Starliner finished, I just have to paint it. Now if I have time tomorrow night, I'm going to paint it. Alright, so this is the U.S. Army Patriot. Alright, big Baby Bertha. Oh, here's Baby Bertha. I thought that's the Baby Bertha pull cord. Huh. And where is that? Okay, that's Baby Bertha. Maybe that's the... Okay, that's all for that. Okay, that is parts for that. I have many mock rockets here that I don't remember. I think this is for Baby Bertha. It is. All right. So, now let me get this camera. I don't think that camera's in good shape. Let me see if I roll it over here. I think that will work. What do you think, guys? Is this okay? Is that okay with me just showing you how to do it? Give me a comment here. Cook, looks good. Okay, all right. So let me just kind of give you an overview right now. When you get a model rocket, okay, let me just take this one right here because I've already got this one built. That's this one right here. But I had to buy another one to get this cone. All right, I had to buy another one to get this cone. All right, so when you get your rocket, you basically, it's not that hard to build these things. It's actually quite easy. All right, you basically have your instruction sheet. All right, which shows you how to do each step of getting the fins on correctly. And this is right here is your tube marking guide and shock cord mount. This is the most important part of your instructions. Now I've already attached, so this is Baby Bertha. I've already attached the fins to Baby Bertha. The only thing I need is this shock cord. All right, and this is the parachute, and this is the I don't know why I have that there. Okay, now why do I have two Baby Bertha instructions? That is the dilemma. See, I think I already did this and have this ready. But I don't know why I've got two. So, first thing I need to do is get some Elmer's glue. I wish I had a cameraman here to watch me cameraman around. So let me get some Elmer's glue here. Right here is the Elmer's glue. Let me get a little cup and put it in it. All right, so we have a little bit of Elmer's glue. And you always want to have a little bit of Elmer's glue. Of course, I use a lot of this glue to glue on the fins. Let me get some brush. All right. So, what you do, especially with, I don't know why I have two instructions for Baby Bertha. But what you do is, you cut. See now, this is a double guide. It's the guide of where the fins are attached. Shows you fin, 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 fin. And then this is where you put your launch rod in, or your launch tube in. All right. Now I've already shellacked this, and this needs another sanding before I paint it. All right. Now, you can do a quick paint, and that's fine. You don't have to do it super detailed if you don't want to. So is that can you guys see that? I think you can. Okay. If not, I'll look at it tomorrow and see if I can do it better. All right, so what you want to do is you want to cut out, this is your your shot card, and basically it's real easy. You put a bunch of glue here and you fold them. First you're going to put it here like this. All right, then you're going to fold it after you've glued it right to there, and then you're going to fold it here, which is this. This is the shot cord all ready to go. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put this in here, and you want to glue this on your tube. I think it's about 3 inches in. You want to have it far enough in so when you put your launch thing, let me make sure, can you see it right there in that corner? Oh yeah, we got good coverage. Okay, so anything on this table, I'm all right. All right, so when we stick this in here, we want to make sure that it's further down than this part here, which is about 1.5 inches. What is that, about 1.5 inches, I think? Let's look here. About 2 inches. So we want to be in about 2 inches. All right, let me find my, oh, here it is. No, that's not it. Hold on, I need another measuring tape. Oh. Now we're going to launch rockets tomorrow about 1 o'clock. We're going to do a live feed rocket launching. Okay, now I'll show you another glue you can use too, which is good. It's good. Where's all the I can't find anything I'm looking for. Here they are. I needed my glasses. Can't find the. This is another good clue too here. Cement for metal, wood, and models. The green too. I always call it the green. The orange is for plastic. Green is for wood. It dries really fast. But this, I found out, this rapid fuse. Man, this stuff's instant. All right, but I use Elmer's just for good bond, and you want to put a little bit of this here like this. You want to get it on all the corners. And you want to put this in here like this. Alrighty. Wipe off that excess glue. Get it in there. Get it so it's tight. And let it sit there. So that's your shock cord, because when this pops out, this is where your parachute's attached to. Alright? Now, what we want to do is, this is for the rocket engine, alright? And this comes in two parts. This is your, what do you call that? It's the, kind of like the stabilizer bar to hold the rocket engine into the, how do they call the, this is your, all your housing mounts for your engine. This is really cool. These are the cool parts. So you have all these parts. This is what's going to go inside of your rocket. Now, this will need to dry overnight. Okay, because what you're going to do is you're going to put one of these right here. Okay, and then you put some glue around that and let that solidify. But let's do the first part first. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut. I got to get my tape measure. Here we go. I got to get a stool now for over here. Oh, I got a stool right over here. Tomorrow night, I think. God dang it. That's what my dad used to say. Stepdad. Mac, he's 96. Dag nabbit. He'd always say, dag nabbit. I never heard him swear, but he'd always say, dag nabbit. All right, so we got 6.4 centimeters, and you're going to make a notch at 3 centimeters. And good thing this is, so 3 centimeters. Of course, this is a terrible. Centimeters. Metric. They don't have centimeters, of course. Figures. That's the problem with metric. You don't ever have a good metric. Now, I think maybe this is good enough. Millimeter. They never go into millimeters. They're just centimeters. So centimeters and then 3 meters, millimeters, 6.4 centimeters. All right, so 6.4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. All right, so we're gonna put this notch in here, and then what you do is you take this piece right here, and you just stick it right in there. See, that's what your engine then is going to pop inside of here. So now what you do is you take a little bit of glue, because you need to put this holding ring. That's why I use Elmer's glue, because I'm going to let it sit overnight, and this thing will just be rock hard. All right, rock hard, baby. Rock hard. Okay, now where is my retaining ring? Okay, now your retaining ring, you're going to put that about halfway, okay? That's going to help it so it doesn't pull away. Now you can do that. I'm going to use some of this rapid cement. All right. I'm going to put a little bit of that because it shows about what does it show? 3.3 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, about right about here. Now all of this is not precise, just so you know. This is where you can have liberties. So once you get that on there, okay, because you want to be able to move this back and forth because that's help gets the rocket out. All right, then what we're going to do is we're going to put on this retaining ring. All right. Oh, guys, see that's already glued. Oh my goodness. That's why I love this rapid fuse. Now I don't want to glue that. I just want to glue it right around the. I got to get some more of this tomorrow. Just a little bead of this. All right. A little bead of that will hold this retaining ring. All right. See, that's already held. Almost. All right, and then over here, I'm going to go ahead and do this over here with Elmer's. All right. Now, I've been building rockets since I was about 10. All right. And so I'm not an expert, but I'm not a novice either. All right. So that's your motor mount. This is your motor engine mount. And this will go inside of your rocket right here. Okay. That's going to slide in there. And before you slide it in, I'm not going to use the rapid fuse because it's going to maybe even, it might even grab or fuse too quick. So I'm going to put Elmer's on that so at least it grabs but not too fast. All right. So this piece is finished. There, now my fingers are stuck. All right, now, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get the parachute ready. All right. Now your parachute, when I was a kid, and you can still get them that way, you had to thread them and everything. You had to do all the threading yourself. All right. All right, so we get the 4 cords out here like this. And what you're going to do is, it's not too difficult. This is the fun part right here is you're going to put, now you got to cut a notch. There's a little plastic notch here that you got to cut out. So all the wire and the cord and everything, you're going to put all 3 of these through together at the same time. All right, like this. Get it all out here like this. All right. Like that. We're going to slip those through here like this. And then what you do is you spread them open like this. All right. And then you just bring it in like this. Boom. Now it's all ready. So when it lands, see that? Watch that. That's how it's going to land. That's sweet. That's cool. We might even launch Big Bertha tomorrow. All right, then what you do is you take the cord and you tie it right here onto your mount, on your cone. You want to do about 2 or 3 ties. Now, I don't need this much cord cord. I could probably use about this much cord. I don't necessarily like a lot of cord because your rocket sometimes glides and it breaks. Let me see if you can cut. Yes, they don't seem to be using that. I'm not going to use that much ripcord. I'm going to cut some of that off. I'm going to use that much. I'm going to save that. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tie this in a double knot. Now we want to do a slip knot. We got to tie it the other way. I should know knots. I've been in the Navy. I was never good at knots. Now, what I do is I put a little bit of glue on that knot so that knot doesn't come undone. And then I tighten a little bit more. Okay, so that ripcord for Big Bertha or Little Bertha is all ready. Now, Big Bertha is twice the size of this one, okay? So, this is your, oh, I know why there's 2 instructions. This is in German, and this is in American. Ha! All right, yeah, that's funny. All right, so there's 2 instructions. All right, so this is your engine mount, engine assembly mount that I just did. Okay, and that's your fins and your supporting mount. It shows you how to glue it into there. I could go ahead and actually glue that in there. I think I will too. Might as well, I'm having fun. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take some glue. We're going to liberally put on the inside. This is where they show a lot of glue. Okay, I'm going to put just like this along here like this. See that? See, I'm just clumping that on there. Because you want to make sure this is securely glued. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. Might as well just glue this baby, because I'm going to countersink it a little bit. They don't show you to countersink it. Well, they do, and that's why I'm going to countersink it a little bit. Actually, I did this wrong. This is supposed to be in a little bit. Good thing it didn't dry yet. Huh. There you go. Yeah, I did that wrong. I forgot this has to be countersunk by about 1 inch. Because when you stick that in here like this, you want your engine to be flush with the rocket. Like there, right there. Now that's not even glued yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the brush and we're going to put some glue in there. Along here like this. You want this secure. You don't want this coming undone. You want to make sure this rocket stays launched. There. Now this will dry tonight, and tomorrow we'll be able to launch this one tomorrow. All right. So that is Big Bertha. So Bertha's really finished. Big Bertha's finished. All right. These are just European. These are just instructions. I don't know. That looks like German or not. I think it is. So we don't need any of this stuff. So we want to throw all this away. We want to keep the original. I always keep the original instructions. All right. The sky. All right, and then that's the Patriot. The Patriot's already finished. We just need to paint it. And the shuttle. Now the shuttle. This is what I want to start. This is the. I don't have this shuttle. This shuttle here is down at the bank, so that's all ready to go. And then this one's all ready to go. We've already did this one. This one is the like the airplane, the glider plane. This is the crossbow, and that one's already finished. Crossbow is finished. I have two crossbows. That's the original crossbow. Man, I bought that a long time ago. All right, that is another tube. Which one is this? Oh, this is the shuttle. This thing is huge. This is going to take some time to do. So, these are all the parts for the shuttle. This is all the shuttle. And that's the Skyliner. That's this one right here, the Skyliner. That we're going to launch this one tomorrow. Now this is the launch tube that your launch rod will go onto, and we're going to glue that on, but we're not. I don't glue that on until the very end. We have the Patriot and that one there. That one's going to dry. Extra launch guide. I'm going to throw this away. Keep that. That is an extra. I thought I had an extra rocket. This is all. Now, we sell the Grec airbrushes. At ProTinkerToys.com. And this is the compressor that you get with it, the Grec airbrush. I'm going to go ahead and airbrush these things. So we're going to plug this in. We're going to move this stuff back a little bit here. And what's nice about the Grec airbrush, it has a really cool quick quick release. Everything comes apart. This is your unit, main unit, and its trigger. Ouch. Huh. Not really generating any air. Huh. No man, I never have any problem with this right here brush. There's no pressure. Pull to adjust. Nothing. Oh, there we go. That's good. I'm sorry, I got that. I haven't used it in almost 6 months. Okay. Let's see here. Need a bigger hammer, Brian. Where's Tim when you need him? Steady brush. That's right. All right, I'm going to put this down here because I'm going to airbrush. So I'm going to bring this down so I can see me more. like this. Now that's actually better. Let me clean off the lens. There we go. All right, now let's get what color we're going to use. Now you don't need a lot of paint because this airbrush is really good. Don't forget to tighten this up. So I'm going to put all this in here. I'm going to paint this one white. I think I have some white by Grec. Thinner, I need airbrush thinner. Okay, so I need some white. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this one blue. Blue Patriot. Now this holds about, oh, maybe an ounce of paint. That should be plenty to paint this rocket. I fixed my tricorder. I have a Star Trek original tricorder from the 60s, or from the 70s. These are cool. I think this is the neatest device ever made, the tricorder. All the information inside of this thing. Ahead of its time. All right, now, I need a little toothpick. I need some stir and toothpick. I cleaned up everything out here and I got everything organized. I'll show you my containers. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of, let's shake this. Now this is just the first coat. First of all, I got to get up here with my finger. paint real fast. This is just the first coat, and I got too much paint on that. And I don't like the way that turned out. Dang it. Of course, I don't know if I like this paint. What kind of Amsel blue? I got too much on it. But again, it's not, you know, you can do a perfect one if you want, but if you want to just get out and fly the rocket, you know, just get her done. Get her done. But this is just the first coat. And I gotta sand this down here. This is gonna be nice tomorrow when I launch this one. I had one of them. Now I'm gonna sand this after I launch it. Now let me get some water. I gotta get some water. Now to clean this thing, I think it's a little. So you can adjust the amount of air. And I don't need that much. I don't need that much pressure. I hope this is entertaining, but if it's not, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me turn that off for a minute before it drives me nuts. Alright, so I need to get another color in here so I can do the other rocket. I usually just put enough water in and spray all the water out of the container to get it clean, or until it's clear. That's about clear. Alright, let's get another color here. What color we want to use? Gold? No, that's no good. Let's do a silver. Steel? Let's do a steel, aluminum type finish on this thing. Gotta shake these jars. And I use Velo. These are my favorite paints. turn this light on over here. If I get a background light. We're going to carry these paints too. Missed the camera. I know Ron. Ron's always commenting. What a great guy he is. I just love Ron. I love Ron so much. Ron Gardner. Ron Gardner's my buddy. Actually, I'm just going to use a drill to hold up. I'm going to use a drill to hold my rocket engine. Like that. All right, now let's get this painted here. Let's put some. Holy cow! Oh, this is gonna be nice. Silver. Let's dilute it just a little bit. Now, we do not want a lot of this all over the place. The more you prime the fins, the better they look when you paint them. Boy, that's bubbling up. Man, why is that doing that? Shoot. Oh well, for the love of Mike, have fun. I don't think that got enough thinner in there. The more you paint it, the more it looks like a metal. Boy, that's going to look sharp when that flies. That's going to look sharp. See, that's what I did with this one. I painted it with a metal looking. I don't know if I like this blue or not. I don't think I do now after looking at. Man, that looks nice. I think I've got tape on here. I don't know why I have tape on there other than, was I masking it some way? I'm not going to do anything until I get it cleaned off tomorrow. I think I'm going to do Big Bertha in silver too. This is dry now. I think I can wad this up and stick this in here. I might as well do Big Bertha. That's dry. Now that's not the way you put the parachute in. I'm just gonna stick this in here so I can paint this. We sold 4 rockets today. Guy came in, bought them. I want to be the king of everything. If I can. Ah, shoot. Well, that's not the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it like this. Now everybody's got their own way of folding their parachute, but you're supposed to fold it like this. Fold it once, roll it like this, then roll like that, so you don't have cords sticking everywhere. And then you drop the bungee cord or the shock cord in there, so that goes in there like that. So it nice fit. You want it to fit in snug. You don't want it to be tight, because if it's going in tight, and that when the engine does its back shot, because what it does is it shoots. The rocket engine has 3 parts. First is the igniter, which runs 6 seconds, and then it has what they call a back shot. It shoots air up into here, which pops off the cone. All right. All right, so that's how that's done. Now, let's see here. Let's go ahead and paint this silver too. I love silver. That's what most of your rockets are anyway, silver. They're metal, aluminum. So why wouldn't you paint them aluminum, huh, guys? Boy, that looks nice. The more you cover your balsa wood, the more it looks like metal. Because basically it's wood, so you want to fine it and put a lot of dope on it. And what is dope? It's like a finishing. Well, these all are going to be ready tomorrow. We're gonna have a good launch tomorrow. I'm gonna launch this about 20 times. Big or Bertha, baby Bertha. It's called Baby Bertha. I'm gonna launch this baby a lot. I got about 50 engines. And I got a little bit of run on that. Maybe I can stick it right in there. That's too much paint. Dang it. I put too much paint on it. Comes out too much. I put it out too much. Well, I'm going to go ahead and paint this nose cone. Actually, I could show. I can't. I have to dope it. Oh gosh. Oh shoot. Alright, so I'm going to show you what you do with your balsa wood. You want to use some dope. It's called light coat dope. All right, and you want to coat your balsa wood 1 to 2 coats, and then you want to sand it. You want to sand it every coat. All right. So you want to take some of this, and you're going to coat your tip, your cone, like with this dope. And you're going to do about 5 or 6 coats, because you want to get that balsa wood, the grain of the balsa wood absorbed into this dope, so that when you paint it, it looks like real metal. And if you don't do this, then the balsa wood's very porous, and it's going to suck up all that paint, and it will look like balsa wood. And you don't want it to look like balsa wood. You want it to look like metal. So I've got 1 coat on here. Let that dry. I can't paint that yet. So, how's it? We got 22 people. That's all. How then Prepper's working through the spicy Goldfinger special silver? Oh, what the hell. Because you want to see it all at... Seems like the blue and silver will be hard to see at 500 feet. But what do you know? What do I know? LEDs in the nose cone. Now you'll see them. Because the parachute, you're going to see them because of this. The orange parachute. That's your big indicator, the orange. I don't want to touch that. That's probably going to need to dry overnight. This one, we'll lay that right here. I was going to do it all inside my airbrush area, and I should have done that. You soon goo gone, Brian. Yeah, I probably will. Well, we don't have too many watchers on our model building experiment, but oh well, I gotta try different things. I gotta try different things. Where's my photo first? Spray booth. That's my spray booth right there. That's still wet. That's still wet. I want to know what this tape is. Oh, I know why I put that on there. Because I was going to do a 2-color. That's what I was going to do. I should have wore my gloves. I normally wear my gloves, so I don't have to worry about cleaning my hand. I don't know why I didn't do that. I normally use these so I can keep my hands cleaned. Oh, for the love of Mike. I just ripped that glove right to pieces. Come on, man. Oh, good grief. Probably because my hands are wet. You don't want to put on a rubber glove and you got a wet hand. That one is okay. That one is okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, see this one I think, oh, I know why I taped it, because that's a clear plastic inner tube. Yeah, that's cool. I can't show you that right now, but when I can show it to you when it dries tomorrow when we launch. This one's going to need to be sanded. I don't like this. Let this dry, and then I'll sand it and do one more coat. Got to let it set overnight. But I'll launch it tomorrow like this, and then this one's the same way. See, and then these stickers go on this. And then Big Bertha, where are the Big Bertha stickers? These go on the Star Striker. These go on this one here, on all the fins. Or do they go on that? No, they go on that one. They go on this one here. See, the Patriot, they've got it all different colors. Now you can do that. I just, wanted to do it silver or blue. I could do it like that, I suppose. tape it off, red, yellow, black, and blue and yellow. I have all the colors. Maybe I could do that. All right, well, we need to clean out the brush. Now, cleaning the brush is pretty easy. You just kind of flush it with water. And then I use Goo Gone when I'm finishing it out. You're saying you gotta be kidding. Yeah, I actually use Goo Gone. I'll show you why. It gets all the miscellaneous paint off it. So what I do then is to clean it, final cleaning, I take some Goo Gone, my favorite cleaning solution. I know Robert Fish hates the stuff. And then I fill it with about 10 pumps. And then do one more thing of water. And then I unscrew the cap. There's a cap here. Let me show you how this thing is made. It's pretty cool, actually. These are made in, well, they're engineered and designed in Florida, or in California. Raymond, his dad created this company. Okay, so you basically unscrew the little cap here. Now you need a little tool to remove that. I'm not going to do that right now. You unscrew the back. And then your needle comes out, and that's what then I clean with my. So then I can just stick that right back in. Sometimes I leave it out for a long period of time. Normally I got it the wrong way. Now I'm going to stick this back in like this. Uh-oh, that thing's about ready to fall off. Uh-oh, I better grab that. Last time I dropped my airbrush, it broke the regulator. Knocked over all the paints. Oh, come on, Brian. Okay, this is what needs to be loosened, this little bolt here. And then you can pull out your nozzle needle. Then you stick it back in, making sure the tip there, you don't get paint all over the place. And that's really about cleaned out. Always put the protective cap. There's a little cap that comes with it. It's on by a magnet. You want to put that protective cap to keep your nozzle from breaking. Let's see here. I got something wrong here in the front. The needle is extending too much. There we go. See, your needle sometimes will bend or break. See the tip? Wait, this thing just doesn't focus very well. There, you see the nozzle tip? See, it's got a little kink on it. That can screw up your painting. Trigger mount. See, it's kind of like a trigger. And you can control how much power and how much air you want to go through that too. That's what's neat about the Grex. Shoot. Oh, I know why. Dang it. I forgot the cap goes on this first. I tell you, sometimes I can be dumber than a box of rocks. Don't tell Ryan or Tim that, but yeah, see, I didn't have the retaining clip on, and that's what holds that. I wonder why that now the needle was sticking out so far. Man, I can be stupid. All right. So these are the rockets we've got ready. So we got Bertha right here, baby Bertha, right here. This is baby Bertha. And then that is the Star Striker. And this is the Patriot. We're going to launch every one of these tomorrow. We're going to launch that one about 10 to 15 times. Just launch. We're going to do slow motion with my camera, with my phone camera. We're going to do slow motion, okay? Each launch, and then we're going to post those later, slow of all the rocket launches. If you want to do something in the summertime, which is really fun, and that's rocket launching. Even go to the beach, launch them into the water, toward the water, and then the wind will bring them right back. It's a lot of fun, actually. I've been building models since my Uncle Mac and Uncle Craig. They lived in Cleveland, and I'd spend the summer there with them. I think it was 70 through 73. Those were the most memorable moments of my life, living with my Aunt Rose and Uncle Doug and Craig and Matt Cope. It was so much fun as a kid. They had a cottage on Buckeye Lake. We'd go there for the summer. It was just absolute. I had so much fun as a kid. I can't tell you how much fun. How much, Brian? How much fun did you have? I enjoyed every part of my childhood. There was not a point in my childhood that was not fun. That's because I always wanted to do something. You know, I was always tinkering. I was always building something. No, that's not done. I don't want to touch that. That looks good though. That's good look. Now see, that part over there is clear. This part right here is a clear piece of plastic, so you can put like a little payload in it. Kind of neat, huh? Payload. Let's see. Let's turn this around so I can see what I'm doing and I can see you guys too. There we go. Of course, now I'm not in the picture. Of course, nobody cares about me. No, I'm just kidding. Well, we had about an hour of fun. That's what I wanted to do, is about an hour and a half, showing you how to do model rocketry. We're going to do more of these. I got the space shuttle. I might work on that tomorrow night. The problem is I need a cameraman that can focus on, so I can not have to talk a lot. And I can't get Mark to do it. Mark doesn't want to do it. Mark only wants to do one thing. And that's his generation. He wants to play on Xbox and on his phone. That's all he wants to do. He's addicted to his phone and Xbox. We know and enjoy this, Brian, when we launch tomorrow. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow. We're gonna about 1 o'clock. I'm gonna set up a special launch table. Load Discord on PC, and someone on here can read to you. Yeah, wonderful, Ron. Ron, why don't you come down here and spend the day with me, huh? Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to be launching. Ryan's going to be here around 1 o'clock. I'm going down to the store. The store was crazy today. We had so many people come into the store today and buy RC cars and all that stuff. And we kept telling people about Slot Car Fest. Don't forget, Slot Car Fest. Ron Gardner's going to be there with his slot car rental tracks. It's going to be really awesome. July 30th through August 2nd. Don't put that in your notebook. Put that in your, you want to come here July 30th through August 2nd. It is going to be the greatest time you're ever going to have. I guarantee it. And you can go to Bowling Green. You can stay in Bowling Green hotels. You got North Baltimore, or not North Baltimore. Well, no, actually, there's no North Baltimore apartments, hotels. You've got Fostoria that has like 3 hotels in Fostoria. And then Adam Hurt's birthday is on August 1st. So we're going to throw pies. We're going to make a pie thing and throw pies at Adam Hurt. And Ron needs an RV. So Ron needs an RV. So if anybody's got an RV you want to sell him, you get here. Be there or be square. That's right, because this is going to, and you got to spread this. We got to get more than 31 people watching my live streams. I know we're trying and we're getting there, but it needs to just click. I don't know what's going to take it to click. But we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. It's a preview of what the Slot Car Fest and Toy Show is going to, or Toy Fest is going to be. You need to blow up stuff. You need to blow stuff up. We're going to have fireworks. I'm going to blow up tanks. Never know it's coming on Brian. Never know it's coming on Brian. I don't know what that means. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We're going to have a preview at 1 o'clock. And I need to get a cameraman that will walk around with this iPad, because I'm going to use my phone. My phone will be attached to the iPod or the stand, and we're going to put it on slow-mo. Let's see what he says here. I will be treasure hunting tomorrow. The stream. Never know it's coming on, Brian. We did this at 3 o'clock. You should have gotten notifications. They're looking good. And you said you could put like little payload in. Yes. Wait till it dries tomorrow. This has a little payload right here, a little plastic payload. And Big Bertha, or Little Bertha. This is Little Bertha. This one's cool. We're going to use a B6. We're going to use a B6.4 motor. That's the best motor you can use, is a B6.4. It's a standard motor. And we're going to mount a slot car right here, like Elon Musk, and we'll see what that looks like. Maybe we'll mount the pickup truck, my pickup truck, on there. What, do you think I should use the prototype pickup truck and put it on there? Huh? What do you think, guys? How many yeses on that? Put the pickup truck right there. The prototype pickup truck. Put it right here on Little Bertha. Like Elon Musk. No! No! Put a camera on it. Well, they used to have one. They still do but it takes photographs. Now I think it's computer digital, I think. I haven't seen it in a while. Okay. All right, guys. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Don't forget, I'm going to list it right now. Rocket launch tomorrow at 1. Bye.